If you're still hoping for a happy ending between Carla Connor and Lisa Swain, brace yourself, because the latest developments in Weatherfield are absolutely heartbreaking. Just when things seemed to be stabilizing for the couple, affectionately known as the Swallers, we saw them spiral into a breakup. Tensions are palpable as Becky continues to manipulate things from the shadows, and this time, her machinations have pushed things over the edge. Before we delve further into the chaos unfolding on the cobblestone street, follow Coronation STUK and hit that like button so you don't miss any of the twists and turns. We're working hard to beat the algorithm, so your support will help us bring you more updates. The tragedy for Carla and Lisa is that this is the worst possible time for things to fall apart. Carla has finally reached her breaking point after one too many interventions. It's not just the emotions. It's the exhaustion of dealing with Becky, who has spiraled out of control since returning from her fake death. The writers are really taking it to the next level, because even as the relationship is falling apart, the truth is coming out. It's heartbreaking to think that if they had been patient enough, they could have gotten the vindication they deserve. The catalyst for this new story is DC Kit Green. He starts to put the pieces together, and what he discovers is shocking. When he goes to the hospital to see DC Costello, a casual comment about retirement plans changes everything. Costello's plans to move to the Lake District in September are the link that makes Becky's whole story start to fall apart. It doesn't match up with what she's told you. When Kit discovers the Ravensgill house in Coniston, the timing of the deal is shocking. The company that bought it was founded exactly a week after Becky died. That couldn't be a coincidence, and Kit knows that better than anyone. Kit's attempts to contact Carla are heartbreaking. He knows he's onto something big, but when he arrives at the factory, Carla is devastated. She's drinking to forget the failure of months of fighting without evidence. She has no idea that Kit holds the key to turning things around. The tension builds as Becky hovers like a hawk. When Kit tells Becky to come in and check on Carla, it feels like handing over the nest to a fox. The moment Becky walks into the office and closes the door is truly a scream-inducing scene. But the emotional highlight of the week is the confrontation in episode 6. When Carla discovers that the house purchase has proven Becky a fraud, she rushes to find Lisa. This is a classic moment in the film. One person believes that everything is saved, while the other has lost hope. Carla pours her heart out, confessing that she never stopped loving Lisa and that Lisa is where she belongs. But Lisa is exhausted at this point. Hearing her say that she still loves Carla but no longer believes that the relationship can be saved is truly heartbreaking. Sometimes, love is not enough when the external damage is too great. While the Swaller drama is dominating the headlines, the creepy story between Todd and Theo is also impossible to ignore. The plot is taking an extremely dark and scary turn. We all know Theo is dangerous, but the level of psychological abuse he inflicts is truly haunting. He not only causes physical damage but also controls Todd's mind to the point of turning him into a project, no longer a lover. The obsession with exercise and the exercise bike is a very real illustration of how an abuser disguises control as care. The scenes where Todd tries to leave are extremely tense. Theo is not only aggressive, but also extremely manipulative. When the anger flares and Theo slaps himself instead of hitting Todd, it is a shocking development, leaving Todd even more confused, guilty, and trapped. The audience is left wondering how Todd will ever escape this psychological prison. George and Christina remain calm and oblivious to the level of horror that is brewing. It is comforting to see George find some happiness, but Christina is rarely kind. She is right to advise George to put his ego aside and reach out to Todd. But the tragedy here is that they are walking into a nightmare, not a misunderstanding between friends. When Gary Windass tells about the loud noise he heard, that is the first crack in Theo's perfect mask. Viewers can only hope George and Christina piece these clues together before it's too late. Meanwhile, we're treated to a flashback of Maggie Driscoll, something viewers have been waiting for. Maggie is strong, scary, and almost unpredictable, so exploring her past will help explain why she treated Eva the way she did. Will Maggie become more sympathetic, or more complicated?